and then I'll take it from there.
So what do you want me to just introduce myself? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna start, and then I'll question you in.
okay.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Thomas Ruffin. I am owner and operator of Wiseman Incorporated. Um, Please and thank you for tuning in to another segment of Wiseman TV, hosted by yours truly, New Look Images. How you doing, Corey?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you, bro?
I'm well. I'm well. Thank you for another segment, an awesome episode. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you as well. Hello, everyone. I am Corey Texera, owner of New Look Images and host of this show. And today I'm bringing you another great show. I actually have today Nasia of Lashes by Nay. So she's going to give you some great insight and information on having your lashes done professionally, have them last longer, and I will give her the floor and let her speak to you about that more in depth. How are you, Nay?
I'm good. So basically, I started my own business back in, I want to say, August, but I didn't start taking it serious until about, well, getting more clients until about August. I took the class, I'm not August, I'm sorry. I didn't start getting clients until about September, October. I took my class in August and I got my certificate in August. But basically what I do is I do 3 different sets of lashes. So it's classic, hybrid, and volume. Classic is basically like a natural wear, which you could do every day. You know, it's not too crazy. Gives you a little fullness, but not really. It's more like the very natural. So it's very faint. So you can't really see it like that, but you could at the same time. Um, Hybrid is in between classic and volume, so it gives you a little bit more fullness. So it's a little bit thicker than classic. And for volume is big and bold. So if you're like, oh, you have a birthday, baby shower, excuse me, if you have a birthday, baby shower, or wedding, that's like highly recommended. So big, bold, thick black lashes.
That's awesome. Well, hopefully we can get you some wedding clients because I'm sure that would be big for you to do a whole wedding.
Yeah, it would. It
Yeah.
would. Usually, recently, I would say about most of my clients, I want to say my biggest ones that I'm doing right now is my hybrid because not a lot of people want to walk around with thick, huge eyelashes on their eyes. So my famous ones right now is my hybrids. Definitely my hybrid. But I
And
definitely do
that's
more.
like in between natural and bold, basically.
In between natural and bold, yeah. So
okay.
it's not out there, but it's out there where it's like, oh, your eyelashes look very nice. Who did them? Or they look very natural, but you know, at the same time, I see them. They're out there.
Yeah. So can you talk about the process a little bit? Because you know, me being a photographer, all I know about lashes is going to CVS and grabbing some with the glue and gluing them on so that they can wear them for a shoot. But your lashes, I believe you told me, last for a month.
So they last about 3 to 4 weeks. So the retention time is good, but the point of getting individuals is for you to come back. So if I apply them, let's say October 1st, I would at least want to see you the 12th or the 14th. And then it will extend to like a month.
Right.
It is a tedious process though, so it does take a while. So that's about like 2 to 3 hours, depending on which set. So
that's cool. And so you said individual, so you're doing each lash individually. That's the process?
So each lash, so for example, classics, you're picking up each lash individually and applying it to the person's lash. Hybrid, you're doing the same thing, but you're also creating a fan. So a fan is like a clump of eyelashes all together that stick together, and then you apply them to one individual natural lash. Volume, same thing, but they're all fans instead of one tiny one.
Got you. Okay. And you're going to show us some of your process today, right?
Yes, I am.
All right. So, and you have your client. What is your client's name?
Her name is Anastasia.
Anastasia. Okay. So Anastasia is ready. And then you can describe. I know you already have her set up, so you can describe like what you're doing and where you're at in the process.
Okay. Bend this a little bit. Ooh, a little bright. Hold on. Give me one moment. Can you see the right eye? Because that's the eye I'm working on. Might be a little hard, but
I think we see the left eye more prominently, but
I don't know about.
I can see it. I can see it.
Okay, so right now I'm just about, I don't want to say halfway, but just about. So as you can see, these, I have my utensils. So this is my isolator, and this is the one that I use to pick up the eyelash. So basically what I do is like I separate and now find like an individual lash and I'll apply it on there. So like that's one of her lashes, and I'll grab one. It takes me a minute. Oh, put my glasses on. Sorry, hold on. So yeah, I grab one, I isolate, and then I grab one. I'm sorry. And I apply. But because before when I did her, we did a hybrid, so she likes hybrid. So that's what I was like trying to focus on doing. Well, I actually popped off, but that's what I was trying to focus on doing. So she does have like a fan in there, and I can show you a fan.
And what do you mean when you say fan?
So that's what I when I mentioned like the clump of eyelashes. So it'll be like about like 4 to, you have about like 4 to 20 eyelashes all stuck together. That's a fan.
Okay.
So this is what a fan would look like. I don't know if you could see that, but it's small, of course.
Yeah.
Because it has to go on the lash, but that will be applied straight to the eyelash.
And that's what makes them pop out more than
yeah. So another thing is too, because I just literally recently did her lashes and she took them off. They're kind of like the way her eyelashes are, her natural eyelashes are, they're still a little bit oily from her lash serum and taking them off. So they are going to be slipping just a tiny bit. So that's why I try to like brush as I go. And also I have my fan that I use.
Okay. And so does that mean when it's time to take them off, they don't have to come back to you, or do they have to come back to you to get them off?
Honestly, they don't. I would say if you rub, like if you take like Vaseline and you put it in between your pointer finger and your thumb finger, and you rub it in between your lashes, they'll just slide right off. They're very easy to get off. But I mean, if you want to go the right way about getting them taken off, then definitely, yeah, come back.
I got you. I got you. And the tape underneath her eyes, that's to protect her eyes?
So the tape underneath the eye is to hold the her bottom lashes down. If not, they'll end up getting stuck together.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. And so you went to esthetician school for this?
So the person that actually does my lashes, she's certified to actually train people.
Okay.
And she runs her own beauty parlor as well. So I actually reached out to her, asking her if she would be willing to train me.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm getting more glue.
Listen, that's fine.
But
for right now, if we could put up either the photo or the video of your business card, because I definitely want people to be able to contact and reach you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that so our producer will handle that just in a moment. You can keep doing what you're doing.
Okay. So yeah, I also trying to what I have next. I'm gonna start offering is bottom lashes.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing with bottom lashes is it's not meant to last though. They're only supposed to be like a 1-day wear. So if you do have a photo shoot, or if it is your birthday and you want a volume set and you want bottom lashes to go with it, they're only supposed to last you a day. Some people do get a little frustrated because they don't last, but I always tell them in advance, like, look, it's not meant to last. It's just meant to last for that moment. So if you have a birthday party, you're doing a big birthday party, or someone's throwing you a birthday party, I would recommend it.
And is that
Photos
because your lower lashes are smaller? Is that why it doesn't last as well?
And heavy. So right now, like for basically the lashes, they're weighing them down, so it's heavy, so it'll end up just falling off because they're so heavy compared to like the actual eyelashes that are on top.
Right.
So yeah, they're your bottom lashes are very small, and then like I said, they're the lashes that I apply on there to the bottom lashes. There's specific type of lash,
Yep.
specific type of curl, so it's like it won't last too long. And then mind you, they're going the other way. So instead of them curling up, they're curling down.
Right. Right. Okay.
So they're pressing down on the lash.
And you said so each person individually, they can expect about 2 hours for the process.
2 hours, yep.
Okay. So if you did do a large event or something like that, you would probably have to work with somebody, because that's a long time for one person.
What I would do is, because I'm getting ready to also sell strips, because I know that's more in style now. A lot of people don't do eyelash extensions.
Mm-hmm.
Strips are more popular now.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm getting ready to do is make a strip line, basically.
Right.
And
And that would be the ones that just get glued on or something like that?
Yeah, just get glued on.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dry hair a little bit, so therefore I can brush without them coming off.
You brush them out to keep them from sticking to each other?
Yes. So in between, while you're doing them, that you often want to brush, because yeah, they'll end up getting clumped.
Okay.
And it's natural to see them like fall a little bit.
Every Monday, 7 to 8. Man. And what is your pricing? Does it vary? Do you have a price list?
Yes, so the prices is for so the set I'm doing now is 60.
Mm-hmm. And which one of the three, because you said there's three options, which one of the three is this one?
This is the classic.
Okay.
So the classics are 60, hybrids are 80, and the volumes are 100.
Okay. That, and that's a nice car. You designed that yourself?
Yeah. So what I did was the logo, I actually had someone design it for me. I just placed
Cartoon.
it together onto a card.
Right.
Um, like I said, I don't have them on hand right now. I do have my old business card, but I wanted to update it and actually put, now that I built an Instagram made for my lashes, I wanted to put my Instagram on the card. So now I had to, which caused me to make new cards.
Right, right. No, but it looks good. I like it.
Thank you.
That's way too intricate for anything I'd be able to do.
Yeah, it's a long process. When I first started, it used to take me like four hours.
Yeah. Well, no, like you're doing each individual lash. That's awesome. Oh, and there's the on your video on the back a photo of one of the finished products you did. Can you run that one more time? Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, my favorite sets. Funny because I actually have my eyelashes done too. My favorite set is volume.
Mm.
When I first started off, I started off getting classic, and then I skipped hybrid, and I went straight to volume. I was like, I think this is more for me.
Yeah, and the volume is the ones you said would be more for like weddings, birthdays, big events.
Yeah, typically that's what people would get them done for because they're so loud and bold. Not a lot of people want to walk around looking like that all the time.
Right.
But honestly, you can rock a volume set every day for any type of reason. It doesn't necessarily have to be for an occasion. It could be because you want to, like me, because I want to.
Right. Is that a ringtone?
Oh my god. That's her alarm. Sorry.
That,
It won't turn off. You gotta like swipe to the side.
at least we know it worked, right? Nobody's gonna stay in bed after hearing that.
If I may, it sounds like you definitely getting out of bed.
Hold on,
Exactly.
let me see.
It sounds like what?
That's definitely helping me get out the bed. Let's sound like my mom. It's like, hold up.
Right.
It's supposed to swipe it.
Oh, I snoozed it.
Okay.
I
It's
probably
gonna
shouldn't
go
have
back.
snoozed
Yeah.
it.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Uh-oh. It's okay. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, okay, dismissed it.
Okay.
Well, that would have woke me up too.
Mm-hmm. I swear I didn't have that alarm on until 10.
I'm like, it's definitely not 10 right now.
Right.
I want to take that fan off, but I'm not going to be able to. Oh, it's going to have to stay. Is that okay with you? You're not going to see it. I can see it. No one else is going to see it. You would think because volume has more fans, it would be the one that takes the less time. But because you have to make the fan, it's the one that takes the most time. So it's like, ugh. I'm telling you, I remember when I first started off, I used to sit there. I was sitting for like hours. And she was like going through clients. And I'm like, oh my goodness. You just went through like 5 clients. I'm still sitting here. I was all discouraged. I'm like, yeah, she was like, it takes time. Sure it does.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
I felt bad for my friend. I'm like, I know you're just sitting here. And then when you sit for so long, you start to get antsy. I could tell when people start to get antsy with me. They start moving a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, all right, I'm almost done. Some people that want to get up, look, rather than just sit. Sometimes it's hard to apply because you have to glue on there. I feel like I've been on this side for a minute.
It's not that long.
I just have to really, like, once I get to your corners, I feel like it becomes just a little bit easier. Because, you know, it's like in your inner corners, you don't have a lot of lashes on your inner corners.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the middle. The middle, you have the most. It's like a pain when they don't. Sometimes they don't want to hold the lash. They're stubborn.
Yeah.
So it's just going to fall off.
I wish I had lashes in my inner corners.
No, you do. You do. It's just that they're small, but you don't have like a lot.
Oh, they've like always been like that too.
So is it easier to work on somebody with naturally long or bushy eyelashes?
I prefer to work with someone with long lashes because their lashes sit better. When I'm working with someone with curly lashes, I have to apply the lash under the natural lash. So instead of me applying it on top, I have to apply it on the bottom.
I see. Okay.
Sometimes you can't even apply it to the side. So there's 2 correct ways of doing it, or 3, but it's either I apply on the top or I apply on the side.
Right.
So if I can't get it to stay on the top, I'll apply it to the side. And sometimes, like I said, the lashes, they're very like stubborn. So like sometimes it doesn't want to hold. So it just end up like falling off. Or if like the client puts product on their eyelashes before they come, it'll fall off.
Are you able to strip it off, or does that just make it more difficult?
I prime before, but sometimes that might not even help. So that's why a lot of times when you get your eyelashes done, you're supposed to stay away from oil-based products like mascara. You're definitely not supposed to apply mascara onto extensions because they're just all going to come off and it's going to be a waste of your money.
Got it.
Or you're not supposed to eyelash curl either. Never use eyelash curler. They're going to fall off too.
So once you do what you do, leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
That's it. Good.
Don't even excessively brush because it's just like they're all going to fall off too.
Right. You don't want to waste, you don't want to waste good money, so that makes sense.
Honestly, retention time is all up to the person too, because me, when I get my lashes done, I can make them last for a week. And she's like, how are you doing this? And I'm just like, I don't even brush my eyelashes, to be honest with you.
Right.
I don't. I leave them alone. There's honestly, and you don't necessarily have to brush because they're not getting tangled. It takes about, after the process, it takes about 6 to 8 hours to dry. So you don't want to brush after, you want to wait the 6 to 8 hours to brush if you really want to brush.
Right.
But I don't brush at all. The only time I say brush is if they're wet. So if you get in the shower, you wet your face, brush after because they're all going to get clumped together. But do not brush excessively for no reason. It's hard to get these little ones. Sometimes I feel like it's impossible, and I just be so determined to get them on there. Is that a fan back there? Sure is. A fan in there.
But no, I can definitely tell the difference between the right eye and the left eye. You say you were starting with the right, correct? Yeah, definitely see the difference already.
But like I said, her lashes, they're naturally long. So it's like, right now I'm doing, I'm using 15s. So that's the length. I would say average length is 12s and 13s.
Okay, so so that makes sense. Based on the person, you have to use a different size eyelash.
It's whatever they want me to use. If they want me to use 10s and their natural lashes are 10s, okay, so be it. But if you're doing a classic set, it wouldn't make sense because you're not going to really be able to see it.
True.
So I always recommend lengths. Like, okay, I feel like it'll be good to do 13s on you. You don't want it too out there, but you want it out there, do 13s, do 12s.
Right.
If it's first time, definitely do 12s. And then come back and I can fill them in with 13s if you want them a little bit longer.
Makes sense. All right, so you're just about done with her right eye, correct?
Just about, yeah. I just gotta fill in the corners a little more, and because, like I said, there's so many eyelashes. Probably I want to say about another like 15 minutes. I'll be done.
Right. Okay. I definitely don't want you to rush, so she gets the best product.
Where did I just put that? Oh. So yeah, hopefully what I'm gonna try to do is diamond studded ones next.
Oh, that
Um
would definitely come in handy for photo shoots. You got to let me know when you do that.
those, I'm not gonna lie, when I seen them I was like, oh my goodness, I have to.
Yeah,
I have to.
that would be awesome for sure.
If I could do my own eyelashes, I would save so much money.
Oh, you can't do your own? Well, that makes sense. I mean,
Nope.
I would think it's a little harder than doing a haircut, so.
Definitely is.
All right.
Probably could.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I probably could fill in my own lashes, but I can't do a full set on them. So if I wanted to fill my lashes in right now, I probably could do that, but
Right.
no full set. It's gonna be hard.
All right. So those are looking good. All right. So everybody, you've seen the process. You see how this works. Naja's definitely good at what she does. I would implore you to hit her up and support her business. If we can get her business card up one more time, so that way people can follow on Instagram. Are you gonna have a website eventually?
Yes, I'm actually working on that now.
Okay. So I'll update everyone when your website goes live. But for now, her Instagram is there. There's the phone number if you want to call, make an appointment, ask questions. Please feel free to do so and support her business. I really appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate your client being patient with the light in her face like that while we did this interview. So thank you to both of you. And I will definitely talk to you soon. I appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I hope, I hope this helps you out. I hope this gets you a boost, gets you some new followers. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Let me know when that site is up. And definitely let me know when you are able to do the diamond lashes.
Oh, definitely I will.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right. I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Oh, and the show is going to continue. I have one more guest. So you are welcome to stay in, but I'm going to turn off your microphone and camera.
Okay.
All right. All right, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for watching that segment. That was once again Naja of Lashes by Nay doing her thing. I hope you guys were able to see her Instagram, her phone number, give her a shout, help her business out. Young entrepreneur starting out, she would definitely need the support. My next guest is actually doing a virtual happy hour, and this is geared towards women entrepreneurs, women of color entrepreneurs, actually. Develop and Empower Consulting and Promise Her Incorporated. They're doing a virtual networking event this Saturday. So we will post up the link where you can be a part of that. But for right now, I would like to introduce Courtney. So Courtney, if you can turn on your video, let everyone see you. And we want to hear you.
Okay, great. Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you?
Awesome. I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you. So we have met. We met at Pierre's shop.
We have, yeah.
When you were texting me, I had no idea who you were, honestly.
You know, he told me to text you. He was like, "Oh, my friend," and he was speaking like I didn't know you. I'm like, I've met Corey twice.
Right. Well, it's good to see you.
I know yeah, good to see you as well.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about this happy hour and what's going to be going down. What's going on with it?
Absolutely. So my company, Develop and Empower Consulting Firm, and my friend's nonprofit, which is Promise Her, and as well as Pierre's several businesses, we've all come together to host a virtual happy hour for women of color who are looking to start their entrepreneurship path. And this could be anywhere between, you're playing around with the idea of starting a business, you just started, or you're 10 plus years into your business. It's supposed to be a platform for women of color to come together, empower one another, support one another, and kind of share some of our hardships that we faced when starting a business, as well as some best business practices that we can pass along to others who are looking to become successful businesswomen.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you're gonna have key speakers and that sort of thing, but it's gonna be all virtual.
Absolutely. So one thing, yeah, absolutely. So we're looking to combine two aspects. I want to bring the informative aspect of this event along with the social part, which is why we decided to make it a virtual happy hour, so that we can have the fun of drinking and fellowshipping and sisterhood, as I like to say, as well as bring in Pierre, who is the entrepreneurial expert here, to talk about how to expand your clientele and how to avoid making common mistakes that most new business owners make. So it's going to be engaging as well as a sociable event.
Awesome. And networking is important. Especially when you have, a group of people that have good ideas, but might not have the structure or might not have been taught how to go about running a business. And
absolutely,
like you said, avoiding those pitfalls that eventually everybody's going to run into. But if you have a mentor or someone that did it before you to make it easier, that's an awesome thing, especially if you can just listen to a lecture or, however it's presented. And get some information from like-minded people. That's definitely
absolutely. That's the purpose of that.
Yeah. And not for nothing, I really like it because there's not enough of those for people of color in general, but I think especially women of color. I've seen some people do it, but usually when you go to a business seminar or something like that, it's mostly, men, white men. So it's nice to bring everyone else into the fold. Especially like, you know what I mean? The person that I just interviewed, she started her own lash company. She would probably benefit from that. It's just, we don't often have the capital to get started, the know-how to get started. So what other things are you going to be talking about? Capital and those types of things as well?
Yeah, I'm glad that you mentioned that. So I actually had a business meeting with Pierre and Maya just a few days ago. We were looking to make this a long-term thing. So while we're in our pilot stage of, this virtual happy hour, we're looking to have this as a continuing event where we can talk about marketing and branding and how to find funding. I know a lot of people have difficulties finding funding, especially during this pandemic.
Absolutely.
Research studies actually showed that funding from the government goes to 90% white males, and they don't usually need the money. We are neglecting minorities, we're neglecting the disabled, and we're not focusing on women entrepreneurs. So this is my way of filling in the gaps and providing the resources that we already lack.
Oh, absolutely. 'Cause I know when this whole pandemic started, right? And they wrote the stimulus bill and people got their checks. But the business side of the stimulus bill, a lot of that money was going to the airlines. It was going to, I forget which companies specifically, but some companies got in hot water for taking the money and ended up giving it back. I don't know if they thought no one would find out, but these were businesses that are hard established. Right? They have presences in multiple states, billions of dollars, so that money was supposed to go to small businesses, entrepreneurs, businesses that are trying to pay their workers and can't even afford to pay them minimum wage because they're struggling, and those businesses did not get the money.
Exactly.
Yeah. So no, that's definitely an awesome thing that you're doing. I think we can I want to figure out the best way to show the link, because you gave me the link where people can sign up. I know I can post it after the video. Thomas, is there a way that we can make that link live now for people to see? Maybe put it in the comments.
Sure, just send it to me.
I sent it to you. I sent it to you in your inbox.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you can drop that in the comments as a hyperlink, and then hopefully people will be able to click through from there and see that. But yeah, no, that is awesome. That is definitely an awesome thing that you're doing. Yeah. And hopefully when the pandemic is over, you can do it in person, rent a space. You know what I mean? I think everyone's a little Zoom burnt at the moment.
I definitely am. I'm definitely Zoom fatigue.
Yeah. So I know people, you get people into a setting, it might be a little easier to retain some of that information. And then is there a cost for the seminar this weekend? And
Yes, so it is $10 to register, and some of the proceeds will be going to Maya's nonprofit, which focuses on women and girls and their mental health and just life skills that they need. So it will go to a good cause as well.
Absolutely, that's important. I think just these past couple generations as a whole could use more mental health support.
Absolutely.
The world has gotten faster, technology keeps going, and people just forget to take care of themselves. Jobs demand more and more of you, especially, I shout out to the frontline workers right now. People in hospitals dealing with COVID and dealing with things that most of us would never do, that I really appreciate those people for doing that. And so the link has just been posted on the live. So you can go there, grab your tickets. It's the season of giving, right? So even if you can't make it, grab a ticket for someone else or a woman of color that that might be interested in attending. It's only $10. It's a great gift to someone starting out a business, right? So
it is.
Yeah. I mean, as much support as we can get for this to keep it going. And, I would love to be able to see this again next year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so this is, so your company, I'm sorry, is the first one or the Promise Her?
My company is the first one, Develop and Empower.
Develop and Empower, and then Promise Her belongs to?
Maya Garnett.
Maya, okay. And then Overwatch Security is my guy, Pierre.
Yes.
Can't say enough about that guy. He's always willing to help. But he definitely, I've said it before, but he started his business teaching people in someone's living room.
Yes.
And now he has his own shop in Swansea. He's raising funds to get to be one of the only Black-owned gun range owners in Massachusetts. So I'm rooting for him. I hope that happens sooner than later. And in addition to teaching the classes so you can obtain your firearms license, he also runs his own security company. So, he's a great guy. He's doing great things. And I'm definitely glad that he's helping you ladies move forward and push forward with this thing that you're doing.
Yeah, we're definitely grateful for him as well.
Yeah. And you guys are awesome too, for doing this. And hopefully a lot of women that were on the fence, like you said, or have a great idea, but don't know how to get funding and don't know how to find a mentor and don't know how to find people that are really working in their self-interest and not just, oh, you have a great idea, let me piggyback and make money with you. Like, no, we want people that actually want to help and build these women up to reach their potential and what they're trying to do in business. So that is much appreciated. And we have reached 8 o'clock, so that is showtime. But Courtney, I want to thank you again for coming on and allowing me to share that with everybody.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll be talking soon. But yeah, I just want to get a picture of her event up one more time. That's this Saturday, the 12th.
Yes.
And what time?
3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
3 until, how long is it?
We didn't really give it a hard end date, end time, I'm sorry, but we're hoping to be there till 5.
Okay, couple hours. And then obviously, once people go to this seminar, they can connect with you further and reach out for more information going forward.
Absolutely.
All right, awesome. Thank you again for coming on.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is the show for tonight, folks. I want thank Courtney for coming on. I want to thank Nasia for coming on. Like I said, the links will be up for both. So I really hope that you will have time to attend the seminar this Saturday. And ladies, if you're looking to get your lashes done, fellas, if you want to give your lady a gift, purchase a set of lashes for her. That would be an awesome gift. Christmas is coming. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all next week.